And let me add one more question that I wanted to ask earlier, but now it still makes sense. You talked about a few competitors and pretty much doing the same when we talk about figuring out what song you're listening to. Why did you survive? When you look at all these competitors, why or what is it that Shazam was special for, so that people really wanted to use it, and that you as a company also survived compared to all the others?
Yeah, well, I'm going to describe for you a user experience, okay, and then you tell me how delightful this is to the user. So you hear a song play on the radio, you pull out your phone, you know that the radio station is 105.3. So you need to know the radio station, so you type in 105.3 on the phone, and then it tells you what song is playing on the radio, right? That's a music recognition built by using radio recognition. So the service knows what's playing on every radio station, and that's all it knows. That is the service that all the competitors launched. So they did not launch, none of them launched what Shazam had. And as you can imagine, for a user, the disappointment is the clunky experience of having to know the radio station, friction, then having to type the radio station in, friction, and then being limited and having to know that you can only use this when it's radio. So you can't use it in a bar, club, cafe, movie theater, watching TV, all the other places that you hear music. It has to be radio play. So basically, it's extremely limited, and if it's that's what all the other competitors launched. If we had done that, because we could have done that, I can tell you it would have been orders of magnitude easier to do, because there were existing technologies that could monitor radio stations. It didn't require inventing our own algorithm that worked in a noisy environment. It didn't require building a vast database of millions of songs, because there's only 100,000 songs played on the radio. And so it was just a far easier solution to create. But of course, it would be irrelevant today. And that's the reason all those companies are irrelevant, is that they built something just using traditional thinking. They didn't sort of really break through with a truly novel breakthrough idea.